guys, we got a new TWAB this weekend in Destiny. July 13th, 2023. Let's check it out. Alright. Looks like we see some raid stuff going on there for the new raid. Happy Twids Day. Guardians, this week in Destiny, we have to save the day. A mid-season preview with some Crucible info, the winner of our Wither Horde community vote, and more. Let's get started. We talked about last week. Last week, you guys can read that. What was going on last week, exotic fish and stuff with their Horde ornament. This week, Bungie Day Giving Festival information, mid-season preview, now with Crucible updates, Winter Horde ornament winner, Season 21 Catalyst info, Solstice starts next week, Fishing Derby winners, player support report, Art of the Week and Movie of the Week winners, Showcase Save the Day Hung Jury, Bungie Day Festival. You guys can look at that. Lightfall Collector's edition. Any donation. Oh, I guess there's a... You guys can win all that stuff if you donate $1 or something like that. Any donation. Ooh, that Witch Queen statue looks hard, though. Look at that, guys. Wow. Why, they're popular. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, they're giving away a lot of statues and stuff away. Don't forget to each day to enter, you will receive an additional entry into the grand prize drawing. So the more days you enter, the more chances you have to win. Meaning you can earn maximum of 7 entries for a grand prize. A signed Lightfalls Collector's Edition, a signed Final Shapes Collector's Edition, a copy of the Final Shape Deluxe Edition, the PlayStation Game Code Bundle. So there you guys go. We got the mid-season Crucible update. It's not quite time for mid-season update. That's coming July 18th, but today we have 2 patch notes we managed to sneak away with. Fixed a new few out-of-bounds spots in various maps. Whisper of Chains reduced damage reduction in PvP from 15% to 5%. Speaking of the Crucible, let's hear about the dev team to see what they have coming up. Hi, Crucible fans. Following from our Lightfall Crucible blog a few months ago, we have a few updates around Season 21 mid-season. Back when we launched Season of the Deep, we made a couple of tuning changes to the Crucible that missed the patch notes. Many of you called out the respawning changes. We have some additional changes coming soon. But the second change has gone mostly uncommented upon, so we wanted to let you know what has changed. Respawning changes. We made a number of adjustments to control and clash respawn logic. All Crucible respawn points are evaluated on the number of factors: proximity, sideline to enemy players, and owned objectives, as well as proximity to friendly players and owned objectives. Previously in Control, many other objective-based modes, it very strongly weighted friendly objectives good and enemy sightlines proximity bad, with a goal of helping players get back into the action quicker on some of the larger maps and reduce the usually spawn-in backfield filling in clash-style modes. We reduced the importance of friendly objectives and enemy sightlines and increase the importance of friendly players. Ideally, players would spawn near their friendly players, but safely. In testing, this seemed to work on a variety of maps, but it's hard to replicate the chaos of a real 6v6 match. And so many players noticed that we turned the influence of enemy player sightlines down too far. This caused a number of problems that many players reported. You can often spawn in the middle of a firefight. Spawn trapping is easier on many maps. This also led to a sharp increase in the number of matches ending in mercy. So they're going to fix that, guys. In the first hotfix after the mid-season coming next week, we are going to be increasing the influence of enemy player sightlines proximity back to where it was before. Ideally, we keep some of the benefits like spawning nearer to active engagements without downsides of spawning in the middle of a fight. We'll keep the feedback and analytics over in the coming weeks to continue to adjust what is needed. Competitive division matchmaking. The other changes implemented Season of the Deep placed players in competitive division matches. Previously, we matched players purely based on skill and throttled amount of division points won or lost on how far below your skill or target skill. Where pure skill-based matchmaking may produce a fair matches for players, it diminishes the experience of climbing up the rank ladder. A player who only just completed their placement series shouldn't immediately face off against the highest or lowest ranked players, regardless of their skill. Thus, Season 21 competitive 3v3 MMR is calculated based on both rank and skill, with the goal to improve the ladder climbing experience while maintaining competitive integrity of the match fairness. So if you're near your target skill, you will match your rank rather than skill. We limit how far or below target skill match, so if your skill marks the ascendant player, for example, you will be considered below adept no matter what your current rank is. The same goes for you and your above target skill. You will never be considered more than one major rank above your target skill. Okay. Few changes we're considering in the future season: adjusting the rank, still limiting so that it doesn't limit at all if you're above your target skill. Loosening up the division points if we do if you are too far above or below your target skill. Dynamic skill ranges. Finally, we have a quick update to the feature we discussed in the TWAB a while back, dynamic skill ranges. This feature designed and equalized matchmaking pools during low population times or low population skill brackets. We built this feature back in Season 19, but there were some issues preventing us from turning on the good data. We finally found a window to start the Iron Banner a few weeks ago, promptly broke all matchmaking, so we immediately turned it off. We are fixing the bugs we found and are doing another round in intense testing to redeploy future seasons. That's all for now, but stay tuned in the coming weeks. We have some exciting reveals coming before Season 22. So that's your Crucible news. Wither Horde winner? Yes, I knew it was going to win. Let's go. We get the water Wither Horde. Time to share the community Wither Horde. Drum roll. There's a new exotic that you guys could have got. Pretty cool looking. I didn't grind for it. You guys can read about that. Solstice starts next week, guys. Solstice is coming next week. This is your first solstice. Together celebrate EAZ. Nothing too crazy, guys. You do bonfires, flares, and stuff. We always have this event. Solstice of Heroes. I play it like the first day and I stopped playing it. Ooh, is that a new rocket? That's pretty tight though. That's the new gear. Here's the new Solstice gear. So that's going to be the Warlock. Pretty nice. Oh, I didn't want to do all that. Warlock, Hunter. Hunter looks pretty cool. And then the Titan has a little vest going on. A little preview of our first ever strand rocket launcher that will be earnable during Solstice. Wow, pretty cool. Fishing tournament results. You guys can read the winners. Player support, emblem reminder, ownership. Starting with the launch of Season of the Deep, emblem ownership values were updated. For security purposes, players who have emblems on their account that do not appear in their collections flare emblems, will no longer be able to equip these emblems, and players will no longer be able to see these emblems if they are still equipped. Those who are affected by this change will need to reacquire these emblems through proper means by unlocking them in their Bungie.net profiles or a platform if they wish to continue using them. So yeah. I went for movie of the week this week. I hope I got it, but I don't think I got it. That's a cool witness art. Wow. I had a 7th column on Bungie Day. Hung jury. I guess this guy got movie of the week. No, I should have got it. How could you? In second, it's getting closer. The Destiny 2 showcase will be here before you know it. Be sure to tune in at Twitch or YouTube channel on August 22nd, 9 a.m. PT. Okay, now that's all we have for this week. We're 5 Tuesdays away from Season 22, so plenty of time to wrap up any titles, triumphs, shenanigans you want to finish before next season. Make sure you're taking good care of yourselves, and we will see you next week, pals. Stay crafty, Sam. So that is your TWAB for July 13th, 2023, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Nothing too crazy about this TWAB.